Hi everyone, I'm Painty. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll learn how to make a textured paste at home for a very low cost, which can be used for our raised stencils, but also as a filler for walls and wood. It's super easy to make, inexpensive, and takes just a few minutes. But before we start, let me ask you, are you already subscribed to my channel? If you're not subscribed, subscribe now! It only takes a few seconds and you'll always be updated on the release of my videos. Before sharing my recipe with you, I wanted to mention that on YouTube, you'll find many videos on how to make a textured paste at home using just water-based enamel. And these recipes are definitely great, but the cost is significantly higher than my recipe. So watch my video until the end if you want to save a lot of money. Let's get started. You'll need cornstarch, vinyl glue, a bit of white titanium pigment, an empty jar with a lid, and Nipigon and Primal B60. Let's take a closer look at the products. Everyone knows what cornstarch and vinyl glue are, but few people are familiar with Nipigon and Primal B60. Nipigon is a biocidal fungicide, and you'll need it to preserve your products. It helps keep your texture paste in the best condition so that it doesn't develop mold over time. Primal B60, on the other hand, is a synthetic resin that will help your texture paste adhere to all surfaces, even glass. I remind you that Nipigon and Primal B60 can be found on the usual websites I always mention, and I'll leave the links for you below, belsito.it and amikuchi.et. Of course, you can also always buy pigments here. To obtain approximately 288 clatters of texture paste, first we place 160 degrees of Primal B60 into a small jar. Then we carefully add approximately 70 degrees of cornstarch.
We also add approximately around 50 grains of vinyl glue.
We add about 5 g of white titanium pigment. If you want, you can also leave it out, but the texture paste will be transparent, making it more difficult to color. The white pigment allows you to have a more easily opaque base. At this point, we add a tiny spoonful of Nipigon. I always say this, Be sure to add only a little because Nipagin has an unpleasant odor. After that, we mix well for a long time until we get a smooth and creamy paste, as I'm showing you now. You can see how well this paste adheres to glass, but don't mind the difficulties I had because the surface was curved. In fact, I later fixed the smudges with a cotton swab. Finally, always remember to label the jar with the production date and the product name. That way, you'll always know what's inside. If you enjoyed this video, leave me a like. Have you already seen my videos on how to make a natural and vegan paint at home? If you haven't seen them yet, I'll leave them here on the side. Click on them now. Bye. See you in the next video.